Hey, sit. 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 Vixen. Good girl. Good girl. That's good shit. That's good shit. You knocked it out of my hand. You didn't even get it. Yeah. Oh, the portions, or the portion sizes. Woo! All right, y'all. Welcome back to your mat. Little breezy, slightly chilly for San Diego, but still the best yoga studio in the world. An honor, an absolute pleasure to be here with you. Thanks for taking the time, everybody. You made the right choice to be here. If we haven't met, I'd love to meet you after class. My name is Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through. Thank you for being here, whether it's your first time or you come all the time. As many of you know, we had our 15-year anniversary last weekend and raised over $1,000 for boarding for breast cancer. So thank you, everybody. Over a grand, yeah. And we keep this all levels. We keep it donation-based. That's been the intention for the past 15 years, is to share it, to make it accessible to everybody. Is that loud enough over there? Over there, Cheyenne, is that good? All right, let's get started in child's pose here today. Child's pose, so big toes touch, knees separated wide to the edges of your mat. Sink your hips back, let your forehead rest down. And the thing about these days when it's just a little chilly, you know, a little breezy, as always, we take a little bit of time to get moving. We do this integration process or series. But then, you know, I like to get us moving and kind of keep moving, just kind of build this momentum and build the fire, build the heat from within. And that's exactly what we're going to do here today. Let's begin straight away by exhaling everything out. Through your nose, we take a big inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Again, inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. And exhale, clear it out. All right, we shift gears. Breathing in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathing out through your nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale. Pull your breath in till you feel it filling the lower, the middle, the upper portions of your lungs. And on your exhale through your nose, navel draws in, you empty the lower, the middle, the upper portions of your lungs. And we make this one long breath-based meditation. This deep breath in, and this slow breath out is the foundation of your meditation. Now take on this breath, everybody. If you're going to build a fire, which is what we're going to do here today, you got to start small. You got to start with maybe little scraps of wood, little scraps of paper, right? You just get that original flame. Well, that's what we're doing right now with this breathing. Breathing with intention here, a little engagement, and that's going to stoke the inner tapas, the inner fire here. Eventually, we're going to get those flames cooking sky high, y'all. Now, we got a couple rules in this practice, not too many. First one is to breathe deep, just like we're cultivating right now, this breath. Pretty simple. Second rule is to honor what you're feeling to make the practice healing. So If something's uncomfortable, okay, we can work with that. We can deal with that. But if something is painful, especially a sharp electric-like pain, we back off of that, okay? We don't want that. So honor what you're feeling, make the practice healing. That's rule number 2. Third rule is to thank yourself for being here, right? Your brain is a supercomputer. And part of the reason we're here is to reboot, to hit the reset button on our body, but also that supercomputer that is our brain. Your internal dialogue ends up becoming the programs that you run through your supercomputer. You're doing yourself a huge service. Thank yourself for being here. I'm glad you're here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. All right, everybody. Inhale. Ease your way on up into your tabletop. That would be hands and knees, all fours. And then exhale straight away. Curl your toes and lift your hips high to the sky. You might have heard of this little ditty. We call it downward facing doggy. Now, focus on the height of your hips. Your head is dropping down. Close your eyes. This is our time to go inward. Does it feel good to pedal your feet out a little bit back and forth? Or take any movement here? Anything that feels appropriate, I support you in doing that. Good. Now we're breathing deep and free, in through your nose and out through your nose. You're taking your fingertips and you're spreading them really wide, everybody. And then I want you to grip into the ground with the fingertips, with the knuckles of the fingers. Can you press the middle of your palms flat to your mat? Oh, nice. Now put a little bend in your knees, in both of your knees, and try to press your hips higher. Now chin to your chest. Look towards your knees and towards your thighs. And then externally rotate your shoulders. So what I mean by that is, or another way to describe that is, take your armpits and point them towards the tip of your nose. We already got the layers coming off, y'all. Those flames are building faster than we expected. From here, y'all, walk your hands back towards your feet, arrive at the back of your mat. Start with a pretty big bend in your knees so you feel some contact in your upper thighs and your lower belly. Drop your head down, take ragdoll pose. Now from that place of your knees bending, you can start to straighten them a little bit. You can find a little sensation, maybe even a little discomfort, but not pain, okay? Drop your head down. You can shake your head out and sway your torso out. Once again, any movement that feels intuitive to you, do that. Take about 3 more deep breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more, y'all. Drink up this ocean air. I want you to pull it deep into your lungs. Very good. Exhale. Release your hands down. Heel toe your feet out further towards the edges of your mat. And then you can angle your heels and toes out. Bend your knees and squat down deep into Malasana, your frog pose. Now, hey, if you got ankle issues, knee issues, you could skip this. Try to bring your feet flat to your mat. So you might have to bring those feet a little bit wider, brother. And then they still might come flat. Then you got to bring them wider. Now, try to straighten your spine. I know your back wants to round, and I'm watching you over there. Okay? Press your heart forward. Take your triceps, your elbows, and gently pry your hips open. Then slightly tuck your chin to your chest. Close your eyes. Feel this deep breath in. And this slow breath out. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. You can slow your mind down. You can control your stress response. This is very simple, right? Breathing in a certain way, yet it can have a very, very profound effect on our state and our lives in general. One more. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release back to forward fold. Heel toe your feet back in the hips width apart. And then Walk it all the way out to plank pose. High push-up position, y'all. Plank pose, y'all. We don't want those hips up too high over there, do we? In between, y'all, with the shirt wrapped around her waist. We don't want those hips up too high. You don't want them down too low. You could always drop to your knees if you need, right? Give yourself what you need. Let's not beat ourselves up. But I do encourage you to push yourself a little bit. Find the balance, y'all. Let's take an inhale here. And on your exhale, we're going to lower all the way down to the ground. In 5, Cheyenne. 4, oh, you're not letting those hips sink down over here, are we? 3, what just happened there? 2, take it all the way down if you haven't already. And then slide your hands back a couple inches. Untuck your toes, lift your hands off the ground. Inhale, hands off the ground, Zara. Cobra pose. Lift your chest up a couple inches. This is Cobra pose, using the muscles in your back to do the work. Exhale, take her back down. Do it again. Inhale, lift it up, looking straight down, smoothing out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Very good adjustments. Exhale, take her back down. Do it again. If you want to press with your hands a little bit, go for it. Inhale, lift it on up. Breathe. Good, y'all. Exhale, take her back down. Do it again. Do it again. Inhale, lift up. Start to press a little bit. Start to open your spine, shoulders back. Exhale, right back down. Last one, y'all. Inhale, Kobrasana, Bhujangasana. Make it feel amazing. Exhale, you're right back down. Inhale, press up to your hands and your knees. Exhale into cat pose. Round your spine, chin to your chest, tilt your tailbone down. Y'all know where to go from here. Cat and cows. You're starting to surf the waves of your breath. On that exhale, you're really drawing your navel up and in, stoking that internal fire. And after you're done with those couple on your own, curl your toes and lift your hips high to the sky. I'll meet you right back in dogger, see? Woo! Saturday morning, y'all. Some more of those layers coming off already, and we're just about to get things rolling, okay? Remember, breath-based meditation, we're just coordinating very simple movement to it. Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. Let's start to get her done. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch all the way together. Inhale, now find a halfway lift, flat back. Hands can come above or below your knees, but flatten out your spine. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, rise. Float your torso, reach to the sky. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, lean to your right. Lean towards La Jolla. Press your hips towards Mission Beach. Take an extra full breath. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Inhale, come back to center, switch it up. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Press your hips to La Jolla now. Throat open, so head back a little bit. Biceps back with your ears. Dial your right shoulder back. Lateral flexion in your spine. Fantastic. Inhale, come on back up and stretch your hands high to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees. Go on, go ahead, go ahead. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out your spine, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. Shift forward, you gotta shift forward. And then lower halfway down, shoulders and hips move together. I would drop to my knees here personally. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now, try to feed your heart through your biceps. And then draw your navel in. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Oh, nice. Sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. And then breathe. And then breathe. As I said, these are very simple movements, simple shapes, simple postures that our body is meant to be able to take and make. Simple shapes, movements, and postures that you want to be able to take. You're 110, 120, 130 years old, y'all. You're doing yourself a huge service by showing up to your mat. Breathe. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out. Inhale, rise, float your torso like a bubble floating to the surface. Reach up, grabbing that left wrist. Exhale, lean to the right, press your hips to the left. Nice, y'all. Inhale, back up, reach up, spill up, and switch it up. Exhale, lean in towards Mission Beach. I want you to make it feel absolutely amazing. Inhale, come on back up and stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, we fold. We spill our torso out long. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. You lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, and lower halfway down. Vixen, come here. Good, y'all. Now, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through, tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging quadriceps. Navel in, exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Doggy. Breathe. Breathe. This practice is in so many ways the antidote, the medicine, and the opposite of what we do all day. First of all day we're rushing around. We're thinking, how much can I get done in the shortest amount of time possible? Our heart is having to work to pump blood up to our head, whether we're standing, sitting all day long. It's the opposite right here. And this practice would be easier, in my opinion, if it were faster, but it wouldn't get the desired effect. We got to slow it down. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. You're doing great. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. Inhale, rise, take it on up, reach, grabbing that left wrist. Exhale, straighten those arms, lean to your right. Straighten those arms, come on now. Inhale, come on back up, head back a little bit, brother, throat open. There we go, switch it up. Exhale, leaning towards Mission Beach. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up, breathe it in. Exhale, fold, spill your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift, a breath-based moving meditation. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, and lower halfway. You could skip this if you wanted. We're not letting the hips sink down, though. Inhale, that upward facing dog. Feed your heart through your biceps. Very good. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Dogger. Oh, nice. Sweet, sweet dogger. Breathe. Hips are high, head dropping. Remember, a little bend in your knees is your friend here. Now, hey, in that transition from high plank to low plank, I see some of us, your elbows are going out to the side, okay? If that's the case, you got to shift forward a little bit more before you lower halfway down. Some of us, I see our hips are sinking down below our shoulders. If that's the case, you got to engage your core a little bit more or drop to your knees and just modify. It's all good. You're doing beautiful. Keep breathing. Take one more of those flows on your own. It's a modified Surya Namaskar A. Add something if you want. Skip something if you need. Make the whole damn thing up if you please. Breathe well. This is the optimal breath for the human body. One that you would normally just use in a state of rest. But using it now brings our brain into a state of rest, right? This rest and digest state, parasympathetic nervous system is what we're trying to tap into. Woo! Fantastic job, everybody. Fantastic. Zara, you doing all right over there? You seem to be looking around a lot. It's called the watch asanas. Watching everybody else. Keep breathing, y'all. Keep breathing. Huh? Gotta have something. Even comedians put those plants in the crowd to... All right, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Meet you back in dogger. Hips high, head dropping down. I got an eye on y'all over there. I'm watching. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet at the back of your mat. Okay? You can heel toe your feet together in the center of the back of your mat. And on your inhale, lift your left leg up and back towards the street. Okay? Just till it's parallel to the ground. Flex your foot, spiral inward with your left thigh, okay? Now bend your right knee and find a halfway lift in your upper torso. And then with that core engagement, see if you can open your arms and come to fly, airplane pose. You want to focus on a steady visual gaze and a steady breath. And if you happen to fall, it's completely okay, as long as you take like 2 or 3 people down with you. Okay? You might even do them a favor by just challenging their stress response. At least that's what I would tell them. Let's take about 2 more breaths, y'all. This looks great. Inhale. Exhale. Polly, you're doing great over there. You're doing great. Take 1 more big breath in here. Exhale, just release and set everything down. That wasn't so hard, was it? For me, I mean, for me. On your inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Flex the foot. Internal rotation the thigh, no? Bend that left knee a little bitty. Find a halfway lifty. And then let's come to fly. Let's take flight. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. All just taking flight together like a flock of seagulls. The Bird, not the 80s band. But hey, a couple sweet tunes right there. You're doing beautiful. How about 1 more, huh? Take an inhale here, drink up that ocean air. Exhale, release, set everything down. Ha! Separate your feet, hips width apart. Grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. Padagustasana. Inhale, look up and lengthen out. You can bend your knees a little bit. And then exhale, fold and pull with your arms a little bit. So your elbows bow out to the sides, shoulders away from your ears. And you're getting this sweet stretch from your heels all the way to your head, posterior chain. Which as you get older, if you want to be active, remain active, you got to have a strong but supple and flexible posterior chain. All these things individually are simple, but together it's like bigger than the sum of their parts. Take 1 more. Inhale here. Exhale. Oh, nice. Release that. Let's go ahead and walk our hands all the way forward to plank pose. High push-up position, y'all. Hey, if you wanted to drop to your knees, oh, some more layers coming off, y'all. If you wanted to drop to your knees, you could totally do that, okay? If you're with me, we inhale, shift forward and lower halfway down. Shoulders and hips move together. Good. On your exhale, press straight back up. Straight back up, y'all. In case you're not familiar, we call these things push-ups, okay? Inhale, lower halfway without your hips collapsing. Exhale, press it straight back up. Now see if you can do it without making that face or doing that thing with your lips. Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, press her back up. I think that's number 3. Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, back up. Number 4. Only one more, y'all. Inhale, we lower. You can skip what you don't need. Exhale, press back up, but I'm going to call you out, y'all. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Yee, y'all. Woo. Hips high, head dropping down. Y'all breathing, right? Y'all breathing? Good. I think we've got that initial flame burning. I think it's time to put a little bit more wood on that fire. See if we can't get these flames sky high, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, halfway lifty, chest pulls out long. Exhale, fold down deeply, empty breath out strong. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, and dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift. Slow, mindful breaths. Halfway lift, brother. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway down. Therefore, slow, mindful movements. Inhale, upward facing dog, just a medicine to our everyday life. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. It matters you're here. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her up high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out, pull your thigh up into your chest. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands, stack your knee directly above your ankle. We flowing today, y'all. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Now on your exhale, see if you can take your arms out to the sides and then sweep them forward, palms face up, just symbolic of the vitality we're receiving. Reverse that. Inhale, take them out and reach them up high to the sky. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step your left foot back, shift forward, and lower with control. Nice. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, sweet, sweet doggaroo. Inhale, right leg, breathe her on up. Now you heard? Exhale, knee to nose, but you know, maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, richi hai, we're going right leg. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, rise and reach, breathe. Exhale, sweep them out, bring them forward, palms face up, receive. Inhale, take them out and stretch them up high, drinking up that ocean air. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, and move through that flow. Nice. I saw some of y'all with left leg that time around. I'm assuming you switched it up on the first side? Yeah? Okay. Looking a little confused there. I'm just saying, brother. Inhale. Exhale. They don't do it like this in Vancouver. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands. Let's get that train rolling. Let's keep those flames building. Inhale, halfway lifty, chest pulls out. Exhale, dive in deeply, fold. Inhale, chair, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach. Exhale, dive it on in. Uttanasana. Inhale halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana, move it out. Upward facing, heart open wide, let it shine. Exhale, downward facing, send your hips to the sky. Inhale, lift your left leg, y'all, breathe her on up now. Exhale, knee to nose, but I'll bet some of y'all can get forehead. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And the exhale, sweep it through a low lunge. Inhale, rise. Stretch your hands to the heavens. Ooh. Exhale, sweep them out, bring them forward, palms face up. Reverse that. Take them out and reach them high and drink up the breath. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. Woo, woo. Oh, more layers, y'all, more layers. Right side on your own. Right side on your own. Nothing complicated here. I keep it very simple by design. There's method to my madness. Nothing fast here. Right? That would like feed into the busyness of our life. It would make this a lot easier, I agree. So nothing forced as well. Force is always met with resistance. Nothing overthought, over technical or overanalyzed. But hey, believe you me, we're going to hit everything. Touch, take care of, and maintain everything in a simple way. One breath in, downward facing dog. You look forward, you bend your knees. End of your exhale, you walk or hop your feet between your hands, and you do it all again, okay? One more flow on your own. Let's not forget those halfway lifts. Certainly not forget those chair poses. And you remember the first rule, you can't forget to breathe. You gotta breathe, y'all. Left to right, when you get to the lunging, sweeping those arms, you know it, y'all. This is one small sliver of an ancient science that's designed to create and maintain physical health, mental clarity, and emotional balance or equanimity. This is huge, mega, what you're doing for yourself here today. I commend you. Breathe. Oh, nice. Taking what I would consider a light simmer and getting it cooking to a full-on rolling boil. Awesome, y'all. Peter, great job, brother. Paul, nice work, buddy. Mary, that's fantastic. I'm totally making these names up right now, everybody. But if your name is Peter, Paul, or Mary, you're doing a great job, I'm sure. And I love the song. Is it Puff the Magic Dragon? Peter, Paul, and Mary? I'll meet you back in Dogger. Y'all breathing? Fantastic, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Pull that breath in deep. Keep it flowing. Now, take your feet a little bit wider to the edges of your mat. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees and squat down. You've been here before, Malasana frog pose. Again, try to bring your feet flat to your mat. Again, try to straighten your spine, hands at heart, knees elbows or triceps to inner thighs. But this time, let's take our arms, interlace your fingers, press your palms upwards, and straighten your arms up high to the sky. So there's your biceps are with your ears. Right along that straight spine. We're gonna come to standing here. In 5, 4, good, y'all, 3, 2, we're all the way up, and then we's a coming right back down in 5. Keep those arms as straight as you can. 4, Keep your spine as straight as you can. Chest lifted. 3. Adrian, that looks fantastic. 2. Hands to heart center. Let's flow 3 times, but on your inhale. Now stand up and sweep your arms out. Reach. Woo, exhale, squat right back down, hands through heart. 2 more. Inhale, out, up. Woo. Exhale, squat right back down, see? 1 more. Inhale, how deep can you breathe? Take it out, reach it high. Exhale, squat right back down now. Take an inhale here, we're at the bottom. Exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs. Heel to your feet back in the hips width apart. Walk your hands all the way out to plank pose. High push-up position. And then squeeze your legs together. Let's go to side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Now ground into your right hand. Oh, you didn't want to move, did you, Cheyenne? I'm watching. Right hand, roll open your heart towards Mission Beach. Now, do what you got to do here. If that's forearm or knee to the ground or another modification, go for it. But you got to lift your hips here, y'all. I want to see these crescent shapes in your right side body. Looks good. If your strength is supreme and you'd like to take your left leg up off your right, go for it. Y'all breathing, right? Left hand towards the ocean. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome, Pete. I didn't make that one up, y'all. Pete's right here. Take 1 more. Inhale, reach long. Our release is plank. Pull your left knee into your nose. Empty out. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Okay, long stance, everybody. A deep bend in your front left knee, like we're moving towards 90 degrees. If you don't quite get to 90 degrees, that's okay. But we're moving in that direction. Some of us are doing what I do, and that's lean forward, okay? Lean back a little bit. You want shoulders above your hips. This is my backstage pass. Yeah, there you go. And then steady your gaze out over your left fingertips. Close your eyes. And just with your physical activity, I want you to get that internal fire building a little bit more. Inhale, you straighten your arms and you pull your hands away from each other. You get taller. Exhale, you sink a little bit deeper. Draw that navel in. Fantastic. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more full breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, nice. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Side angle pose is your exhale. Like Power Yoga 101 today, everybody. Simple, but not necessarily easy. Now, if you'd like to, you could take your right hand and reach towards the ocean. Front left knee is still bent deeply, right? Now, pull that right side body really long as you can get it. Create some sensation there. If you have that supreme core strength, you could take your left hand up parallel. Breathe here. 5. 4. Woo, nah. 3. 2. Reach a little bit. Exhale, release to low lunge. Spin your back right heel up. Take your left hand to the top of your left knee or your left thigh. Inhale, pull your chest out long. Think halfway lift. Now use that as leverage. Press against your thigh. Twist your heart towards Mission Beach. And if you'd like to take your left hand to the sky, you can certainly do that. Breathe. You're doing amazing, y'all. And none of y'all probably, I'm guessing, found anything overly technical or complicated here. But hey, if you really wanted to, you could get this percolating throughout every cell of your body. That's how active you could be. 3 more breaths, y'all. Heel presses, head reaches on your inhale. Now, when you twist, you want to draw your navel in. That helps protect your lower spine. Beautiful. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more now, huh? Inhale. Woo, woo. Exhale. Release your left hand down. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. If you're in one of these tight rows, stagger yourself with your neighbor so you don't find your head in someone's asana. And then inhale, halfway lift. You can grab the outsides of your feet if you'd like. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Drop your head down. Shift your hips forward a little bit so that they align your hips, that is, with your heels. Breathe well. Thank yourself for being here. It's not easy to show up. Especially that since you know once you do show up, the practice isn't necessarily going to be easy. Oh. Very good, everybody. Very good. Keep that breath moving. Keep those flames building. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands, low lunge, top of your mat. Spin your back right heel up. Lift your heart up a little bit and jet airplane your arms along your side body. Now, slow motion, I want you to lean forward into airplane pose, Dakasana. But Steve, we already did airplane pose. Hey, it's going to be different, y'all. Well, this time, without your right toes touching the ground, let's come up to standing. Pull your right knee up into your chest. Come on, Maris. You can interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below your knee. You could stay there. You could take your leg and your hands to your hips and straighten your right leg out in front of you. You could move to extended hand to foot pose with left hand to left hip. Grab your right big toe with your middle and index. Steady your gaze, steady your breath, pick your poison. Breathe well. Good, everybody. Woo! 5. Nice job. 4. Breathe. 3. 2. Take her back to center if you're out to this side. Keep your leg right where it is. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. On your exhale, set your right foot down next to your left and fold all the way down. Uttanasana, that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms and step to plank pose. High, push-up position, y'all. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your left hand, roll open to your right. Side plank pose. Nice, everybody. You're doing phenomenal. You're doing phenomenal. Hey, and we do this last side, and then we're totally done with the warm-up. Maybe right leg up, maybe not. Right hand to the ocean. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Reach. Exhale to plank. Pull your right knee in to your nose. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Stack knee above ankle. Root down. Inhale, rise, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open up, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Check 1, steady visual gaze, steady breathing. Check 2, balance and stability and alignment. So bend your front right knee deeply. If that knee comes in front of your ankle, that's the posture kind of talking to you, saying, hey, I need a longer stance. Slide the foot forward. And again, I see a lot of people I think we just kind of do it unconsciously. We're leaning forward. I tend to do it. And it's hard because you don't have a mirror in front of you. But if you feel a lot more weight in your front right leg, chances are you're leaning forward. Take it back a little bit. Shoulders right above your hips. Couple breaths. Inhale. Exhale. You're winning the morning, setting yourself up to win the day. One more. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Side angle pose is your exhale. It just makes sense that your morning is the rudder or what determines the direction your day is going to go in. So doing something like this that hits the reset button on many different levels, that's the way you want to start it. Now, if you had a laser beam on your heart center, you want it to point towards Mission Beach rather than towards the ground. So if that's the case, you got to come up. Front row, that laser beam, is it pointing towards the ground? If it were right here, open up there. Come up a little bit. Have a little pocket in between your rib cage and thigh. Come up a little bit. Bend the knee. And then option for right hand up parallel. 5, 4. What's she doing over there? Huh? Breathe. 3. Oh, great success. 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release to low lunge. Back heel up. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, twist, or right hand top of your right thigh. Use the leverage. Twist from there. And then if you want to take your right hand to the sky, go for it. Woo! Nice work, everybody. Give me 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Take it, inhale here. Exhale, release right hand down. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Option to interlace your fingers at your lower back. Take an inhale, halfway lift, hands pull back, shoulders roll back. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Breathe well. So, this practice does a lot for you. One of the things it does is, through that stretching, it creates space internally. It creates space on an intercellular level. It just makes sense that if everything's really tight and bound up inwards, how can we have circulation? How can that flow freely? Whether it's blood flow or just your life force, your prana, your chi. When we create space within the body, it is filled with life force. It is filled with that prana. It's filled with that chi. What you're doing for yourself is huge. One more. Inhale. Good, y'all. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, you lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands, low lunge, top of your mat, spin your back, left heel up. Lift your heart up, jet airplane your arms along your side body. Slow motion, we're leaning into airplane pose, balancing. Oh. Without your left toes touching the ground, come to standing, pull your left knee up into your chest. Interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below your knee. Stay here if you'd like, I probably would. Or hands to hips, straighten your left leg out. Or right hand to right hip, grab your left big toe with your middle and index finger. We call it Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Breathe well. Five, 4, Very good, y'all. Last 3. 2, take her back to center. Keep your leg there. Inhale, reach your hands high to the heavens, y'all. Exhale, set your left foot down and fold all the way down, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha, chest pulls out. Exhale, plant your palm, step to plank. And let's lower all the way down. Hey. Lower all the way down. And then bend your right knee. And reach back with your left hand and clasp your foot. Take your right arm extended forward. Exhale everything out. And then inhale, kick your leg up and back and lift everything up. Lift everything up. Good. Now, Cheyenne, everything includes your left leg. How does he see that over here? I see everything. Look down. Smooth out the back of your neck. Kick that leg up and back and let that propel your entire body a little bit higher. Breathe in and lift. Woo! Exhale, release. Drop your left ear to your mat, gaze right. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. Go for it. Go for it, y'all. What are you doing, Tucker? Why don't you give her a little nibble there, huh, Tucker? Let's do it again. Switch it up, y'all. Chin forward, left knee bends. Right hand reaches back and clasps your foot. Let me see here. Yeah, left arm extends forward. Exhale everything. Inhale, kick your leg up and back, lift everything up. These are weird, uncomfortable postures, to me anyway. But they're really, really key. You know, they help with spinal mobility, but strengthening these muscles along your spine. You want a strong but supple posterior chain. It matters you're here. Take another. Inhale, lift it on up. Exhale, release. Opposite ear to the mat. You can bend those knees once again. Windshield wipers. You could probably guess what we got coming next, y'all. Chin forward, bend both knees, grab right foot or ankle with right hand, left foot left. If this ain't happening, take some version of what we did in the beginning, those cobra poses. If you're with me though, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. Kick them up, kick them back. Bring your knees in towards each other. Man. 3 breaths, y'all. Work your edge a little bit. This is a safe place to do it. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more now, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Lift up, kick up, breathe. Exhale, release. If you want to drop an ear, just fold your hands and rest your forehead down. Windshield wipe your legs. Go for it. We meet back in downward facing dog. Let's meet back in dogger. Ooh. Nice there, buddy. Hips high, head dropping. Feel this down dog. Let's make it the last one of our morning. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Tag me. Exhale, all right. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back right knee, half pigeon pose. Step your left ankle across towards your right wrist. You want to pull your heel in towards your body to some degree to close the knee joint. And if this is too much for you, lay on your back. Okay? There's a supine version you could take. Let me know if you need that version. I'll come over and help you out. Otherwise, inhale, walk your hands back and open your heart. Exhale, walk your hands out. Drop your head down. Breathe, everybody. It matters you're here, everybody. You know, you heard me say it 100, if not 1,000 times. People form habits, and habits form futures. This is why in the beginning of every class, I have you thank yourself for showing up here to cultivate that habit, to reinforce that. This is why at the beginning of every class, we start out with those 6 breaths. Just being able to do that, to calm your nervous system whenever you need it. Some people can't do it. We all know people that can't do that. Damn, sneaking up on me, girl. We all know people that just can't relax. Right? This is like overwhelming their nervous system all the time. You know, stress and tension or our reaction to it, or yeah, a stress response. Science tells us is responsible for like, 80, 90% of disease and illness. And you come here, you show up to your mat time and time again, practicing getting out of that fight or flight state, practicing getting into the rest and digest state. It matters. From here, to walk your hands back out of this one. Lean onto your left hip, turn to face the street. Bring the sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh. Let's just take straight up Janu Sirsasana today. Sit bones flat. Turn to face your right leg. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. Turn if you need to square up more, and then take the whole exhale to fold and lay your torso out long. Drop your head down. You can let your back round. You'll probably, to adjust this a little bit, want to dial that left shoulder down. Okay, breathe deep. Breathe deep. Ozzy, what's up? Relax. You're on watch. You need some of this breathing, buddy. You always, yeah, goddamn. It's okay, buddy. Just saw these 2 guys, like fucking 12-pack, walking down the street. I'm like, bet you they're going to my house. Sure as shit. Yep. It's impressive. Good, everybody. Let's come out of this one and take Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees open nice and wide. Now, anybody could just sit here and try to jam their forehead towards their toes. Doesn't mean it's healthy. Let's root down in our sit bones, lengthen and straighten your spine, and then lead with your heart and fold, hinge at your waist. There you go, y'all. Elbows against your inner thighs. Pry your hips open. And breathe well. you folks joining us online at home. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you're getting value out of your time here. Keep breathing, y'all. Hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Keep breathing, y'all. Beautiful. Let's ease our way on out of this one. Take your left leg and swing it around behind you. We're still facing the street. We got half pigeon on our right leg. I didn't think you were going to last with those socks on. I figured she's going to step off her mat. It's going to end up muddy. She's going to take those off. Walk your hands out as you're ready. Drop your head down. Breathe well. Thank yourself for being here. Reinforce that habit. Ozzy, Vixen, both of y'all. Beautiful. Just about there, y'all. Walk her out on this one. Walk out on this one. Lean onto your right hip. Turn back to face the ocean. Sole of your right foot. Inner left thigh. Root down. Reach up high. Breathe it in. Square up with that left leg. Exhale, fold down deep. And although, like, this may seem a little bit easier physically at this point in the practice, I mean, basically we built all that heat. We built those flames sky high, and at some point you just gotta kind of sit back and enjoy the fire, maybe break out the marshmallows. But still focused on fanning the flames with that breathing. It's an opportunity to go deeper into your breath. Deeper into that sensation, deeper into what's happening right now, this moment. Good, everybody. Let's come back up. Straighten both legs out. Roll easily onto your back. Happy baby pose, y'all. Happy baby. Woo! Spinal twist. To finish out, you choose. You choose your spinal twist. There could be something else that you want to do, and that's totally okay. If you're twisting, hit both sides. This is a healthy state. So calm, so peaceful, so balanced. And it's not a state that yoga creates, it's a state that yoga returns us to. It's our natural state. Should feel like this a lot more than we do. You've done yourself a huge service. If you're ready to move on with your day, you could just breathe lightly. Could wiggle fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles, or even roll onto your sides. Yeah. Anna, could you give them a card? If you'd like to, you can make your way to seated. I always try to keep my eyes closed just to preserve this state. Notice how you feel, everybody. This was huge, mega. You did it for yourself. Thank yourself for being here. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this ancient meditation. I feel blessed to be able to do so. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. I started these classes 15 years ago because it was expensive then in studios. Certainly hasn't gotten any cheaper. It's like 30 bucks a pop in studios nowadays for this. So again, I thank you for your generosity. Thank you for honoring that donation-based system. I'll always try to give you as much value as I possibly can. And I hope that you receive value. I hope you get value out of your time here. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Fantastic job, everybody.